Well, good morning, kids. Pastor Al here. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me. You know, one of the reasons you get to see so many dog videos is I watch a lot of dog videos. I like dogs, so I'm kind of a sucker for them. And the ones that I'm the biggest sucker for are the kind of the sad dog to happy dog videos. The dog videos where you've got a dog that's on the streets and someone comes and picks him up and finds a home for him, or the ones that are in a shelter. And you can see how sad, depressed they are, and then see the difference that happens when someone takes them home and adopts them. I have a little video to show you today. It's not like a live action video, but it's a video that shows the before and the after of dogs that are in dog shelters. It shows you what they look like when they're in the shelter, and then it shows you what they look like when they get to their new homes. So let me show it to you. I think you'll like it. So that's really kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, in a way, dogs are a lot like us. There's a lot of things they need, but one of the great things they need is they need to know that there's someone that loves them, and they need to know that they're a part of a family. And that's the interesting things about dogs, is that they seem to know and understand a need for people in their lives, more so than any other animal, other than maybe us. And dogs seem to almost understand it better. And so I have a very simple lesson for you today, is that we need to sort of understand what dogs seem to have learned. That what we really need to be happy are not things, and not jobs or positions or fame or fortune or good looks. Ultimately, what really makes us happy is that we find that we're loved, and we find that we have somewhere we belong. And for most of us, we're lucky. We find that in our families. But ultimately, not everybody does. The place where we find it the very most is in the love that we have that comes from Jesus Christ, from God, and God bringing us into his family, which is the church. God came down in the form of Jesus Christ, not just to live for us and die for us and save us, but to love us and to bring us into his family. And everything else really is kind of secondary to that. Not that other things aren't important, but if you don't have that, well, you don't have what you really need. Now, I know at Christmas we tend to think a lot about the things we're going to get. And we obsess over what toy or something or other is going to come our way. And you know, there's nothing terribly wrong about wanting some of those things. But whenever we sort of forget the other stuff that's more important, whenever we put it in front of being loved and being a part of a family, being part of a community, then we've really missed the boat. You can have every toy in the world, but if nobody loves you, they're kind of worthless. So as we get ready to start heading into the Christmas season, I don't want you to get, as we call, wrapped up in the weeds. It's okay to think about all the other stuff, but the most important thing to think about is that this is a great celebration of God showing us the very best way he possibly could how much he loved us by sending us himself and his son as a baby born so long ago, living for us, dying for us. And then after that, bringing us together as the church, as the community. In fact, Jesus calls this the body of Christ on earth. So if you ever wonder if you're loved and if you belong, well, you are, because you're loved by Jesus Christ and you belong to the church. And that, in the long run, is what you really need. Hey kids, have a good weekend. Enjoy the snow. It's Sunday. It's supposed to be snowing today too. I'll see you next week. Bye.